welcome to So Many Games So Little Time. My name is Joachim, and today we'll be playing Paper Railroad, which is a roll and write by Uneven7. It is on Kickstarter at the moment, and it is a $1 game. So basically it costs $1 US dollar, or 40 Hong Kong dollars if you're from Hong Kong like we are. So yeah, it's really worth it. Spoiler alert, especially for that kind of price. Anyway, let's take a look at the game, and then you can make up your own mind how you feel about it, obviously. So Paper Railroad, of course, has to do with railroads and trains. So you can see it here already on the tracks. These tracks, these diamonds, they are all stations. The big ones, they're all stations. Okay, the small ones, these are all terminals. Okay, that's where you will be going to with your trains, and you'll be going back and forth. One very important thing to know is that your train can go back and forth on the track. So you can go to the left first, and the next round to the right again. That's fine. So you can go back and forth on one line. Secondly is your train can only move once per turn. However, you do start with 2 trains, as you can see here, with the 2 gears or wheels. So how do you play the game really? You have 3 dice. These are 3 colors, but that doesn't mean anything. I just took 3 random dice. They happen to be 3 different colors. It doesn't matter. The color means nothing. Okay, so you roll them. In this case, I have a 3 and a 6 and a 6. So you write it down here. 3, 6, 6. As you can see, this is 1 turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 times 7, there are 14 turns in the game. Okay, so you're going to have to plan and maximize your turns to make them as efficient as possible, basically. So first of all, I'm going to use this 3 to get one of my trains going. Now, of course, you start at one of the large stations, right? Not the terminals, at the stations. And you can start with any of these 5 or these 5. Okay, so how does it work? If you use the 3, you just go 1, 2, 3, and then you will do your actions here, or 1, 2, 3. You can see these ones, these stations, they're all outside of the big rectangle, while these are all in the middle. There's a reason for this, because if you go here, you will only take something from you can only take olives here because it's next to it. If you go here, it's also only olives, but here you're flanking 2 different items, the grapes and the olives. Now, what does that mean? If you are only flanking 1 item, you get 2 of it. So in this case, if it's olives, you would write a 2 here because you have the green here for olives. If you're here, you would get 1 of each. You would get 1 olive, and then grapes are at the bottom, 1 grape. If you're here, you would get 1 tomato, the red, and 1 grape here at the bottom. So this top row, mostly, well, aside from these 2, these will always give you 1 of each. So 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. The other row, however, at the bottom, this will always give you 2 of each, except for these 2 who give you absolutely nothing because there's nothing around. But these, however, 2 olives, 2 grapes, 2 tomatoes, 2 olives, and so on. So that's the same. It works the same for each row that way. So that's one thing. There's actually another thing that you can do when your train stops. So let's just move my first train 3. Let's do I'll go here 1, 2, 3. I will get 1 tomato and 1 grape. Okay, that's how it would look like. And then I cross out my 3. Now let's say my train was filled up a lot more. Let's say I had 3 olives and 1 grape. Then instead of collecting these 2, I could have fulfilled this offer here, this job, so to speak. Because these are all people who want to buy your stuff, okay? All of this. So if you go down, you see the offer here is 3 olives and 1 grape. How can you know? Well, if it's 1 item for the full length, it's 4. This is 3, 1, and this will be 2, 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So it depends on the size of the block, basically. And it's kind of obvious. This is 3 olives, this is 1 grape. 3 tomatoes, 1 olive, 4 grapes. Then what is the grain then? Well, when you sell something, let's say I didn't collect anything, but I sold my 3 olives and my 1 grape, then there would be a 0 here and a 0 here, and I would get $4. So I would cross this out, and the 4 would go in the gold section. That is my money. So then, if there's an offer with grain, this basically means you need to have a certain amount of money. So in this case, you need to have 2 gold, two money, 2 cash, $2, whatever, $2 here already, and 2 tomatoes. Now the dollars will not increase. You will just be able to do the offer. So you have 2 tomatoes and $2, right? So then the tomatoes will become 0. The 2 will stay the same, but you will get 2 points at the end of the game, and you will cross it out. Obviously, once it's crossed out, you cannot do it again. So that's one thing you can do when you move your train. You either collect the resources or you fulfill one of these offers. Now, what else can you do? At one point, your train, if you wanted to, is going to reach the end of the track, because once again, I move this train. The next turn, I can go to the right or I can go to the left, so I don't have to keep going in one direction. But at one point, I feel, okay, I've collected a lot on this row. I want to deliver it, right? Then you will go to the terminal. So let's say I have $10 in my train and I say it's time to go. So then I go here and I will unload. What does that mean? My $10, I could write it here. Now, dollars are a little bit special because for $2 you get 1 point. So $10 would give me 5 points. So I would write 5 and the dollars would be 0. Of course, I can choose to remove 8 and get 4 points, and I have 2 left. So you can do it anyway. You can also just go there and not unload anything, but then just launch your train on a different track the next turn. So that's one thing you can do. Like if you arrive here, if your train was on this track and you arrive here, then you get the choice to either do the money or you do the grapes, you do both, or you do none of them. It's up to you. But once you've been somewhere, you will be crossing it out. Same thing here with this train. If I in the next round, if I move from here to here, I will adjust the load, but I will cross this out. So I will never be able to go back. You will see this as I'm playing. Now, when I arrive here, right, when I have unloaded, when that is finished, I can do something extra. That means I follow the track all the way to here, because here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ways of upgrading my actions. The first one is very easy. Costs you $3. You cross it out, and from now on, each upgrade you get will get you 1 victory point at the end of the game. Okay? Then here is the train. If you upgrade this, then your train will be +1 or -1. So this 3 that I used to move my train could then be 2, 3, or 4. All right? Gives you a lot more mobility, especially if a track is starting to become really full. This is the hometown. The die you use for that, I'll explain it in a minute. The die used for that will be +2, +1, -1, -2. So also different options there, more mobility. The red apple will allow you to cross out the red boxes. The green apple will allow you to cross out the green boxes. Now, what do these apples do? I'll explain that right now, because I have 2 6s and I'm going to use these 6s. So I'm going to cross out my 6, cross out my 6, because these 6s, I'm going to put them here. Actually, no, I'm here. I'm going to put them right here. So why do I put 2 6s here? I could put them anywhere, of course, but the numbers you write in these little boxes, they all have to be the same value. So if I have 3 6s here, I unlock the bonus. So if my train then goes here, I will get 2 grapes and a 3rd grape or an olive. Or if I go here, I'll get 1 tomato, a grape and another grape, or a grape and an olive. So that's what those upgrades all do. The pumpkin and the farm are exceptions that I will explain in a minute. If you upgrade the red apple, then you will cross out the red box. If you cross out the red box, that means you only need 2 numbers to activate the bonus, okay? Same way the green apple works, because then you cross out the green boxes. Then we have the farm. The farm is a special upgrade because you invest in unlocking the farm, but it won't give you anything just yet, because even if you've unlocked the farm, you still need to upgrade this. And what does this mean? This means that you have to cross out these upgrades, and then the farm will give you 1 tomato, 1 olive, or 1 grape. So you can spend $1 for one, $3 for the top 2, or $6 for all 3 in one go. The final upgrade you have then is upgrading your train. So if you cross out this and this, they will each give you 1 extra train that you can then put on a track. That brings me to 2 more things that I haven't explained yet. The first one is the hometown. If you go to the hometown, then you can use a die. Let's say I'm using my next roll, right? I have 1, 6, 6. Wow, so many 6s. So let's say I'm going to use my 1 and I'm going to use it in the hometown. Hometown is actually a small game of snake. That means you start from the center and then you will go in one of the directions to get the rewards. Now, if I look at my train, I see I need 3 tomatoes here and 1 olive. So I could go, I can't reach that actually. Let's see, do I need some 3 olives anywhere? 2 olives, 2 grapes. Let's say I want to have one of these, and I don't think I'm going to be able to collect it soon enough. I could go to the left, circle the 2 olives, and then I can use 2 olives whenever I want. Or I go down and get $2, and then I can use those $2 whenever I want. Or I go to the pumpkin and do the pumpkin action. Now in this case, I already crossed out the 1. I'm going to get $2 because I'm planning on using them later for an upgrade. Now you also have these stars. What does these stars mean? When you circle the stars and then you also circle the corner later on, the corners will give you points according to how many stars you have. So if I first circle the star and then later this will give me 1 point because I have 1 star. However, if I circle this star and this star and this star and then go in any corner, I will get 3 points or 4 in the maximum. But, very important, I told you this is snake. And what happens in snake, if your line touches your own line, you die. So the line cannot cross itself. You cannot go up and then go like this and back that way. No, you cannot go back. So, very important as well, if I would use my 6 now, then I would cross out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and circle this. So those other 5 I am not using, okay? Because it's not circled. I didn't stop there. You have to use your full amount and then circle the last stop, and that is the one that you can use. But of course you can go in any direction, not diagonally, but you can go in any direction and then circle what you want later on. And once you've used it, you simply cross it out. And once again, this upgrade will give you +1, -1, or +1, +2, or -1, -2. Okay, so those are all those upgrades done. The only thing that I still have to explain are the pumpkins. The pumpkins, yes. So if you upgrade this and you go here, 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 you will get a pumpkin. If you circle the pumpkins here, these 3, you will get a pumpkin. Every time you have a pumpkin, you get to choose a number here and you will tick it. And once you've ticked that number, then at the end of the game, you will roll 2 dice. So for example, I've already written the 6s, doesn't matter. You will say, okay, red is down and purple is across. So it would be 5, 4, and then it would be like 5, 4. And every tick on that line will give you 3 points. And if you manage to get the 5, 4 one, where it joins together, if you get that point, then you tie with whoever wins the game. So even if you're playing really, really badly, there's still a way to tie the game. All right, and then how does endgame scoring work? Well, that's pretty straightforward. First of all, here are the hometown points, so the ones in the corners that you managed to get because of the stars. These are the railway points, so if you have unlocked this, then you will get those upgrades, right? And sorry, that's not true. These are the railway points, as in the ones that you've unloaded on both sides. You add them all up, put them here. These are the pumpkin points, and these are the jobs you have completed. You put it here, the orders that you've done, and this one are the upgrades that you've completed, and you put it there. And one more time with the unloading, I said $2 is 1 point. That's correct. But all the other goods, it just means 1 equals 1 point. So if you have 5 grapes, 5 points. Okay. All right. So I think we can continue the game now for real. So I had a 1. So I did that there. And now I have 2 6s. And I'm going to focus on that red apple. So I'm going to put 2 more 6s here. Hup, hup. Because if I have my train go in, then I can actually immediately unlock both upgrades. However, once I use one of these spots, I cannot use it again. So that is, of course, the caveats. Okay. 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5. So I'm going to be launching another train, I think. So also when this train goes off, you can only go back this track or this track. So you can look at the terminal and you just look at whatever it's connected to. So this terminal is here and there. This terminal is connected to these 3, this one, these 3, this one, these 3, and this one, these 3. So only the nearby ones. Okay. So let's see. 3, 4, 5. I want to launch my new train. So I'm going to do that here. And I'm going to have that one go here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this one's going to get 2 grapes. And then, because this train has moved already, it cannot move again. So I think I am going to use a 5 to have this one already go to the terminal just to unlock the red apple. Yeah, so 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He arrives here. So there's 1 tomato, 1 grape. I am not going to dump it. I'm just going to keep it. I'm not going to unload it. This goes away. I'm going to use my $2 to upgrade the red apple and then cross out these. So from now on, these 2 bonuses are available. Now for the 4, the remaining 4, I cannot activate my trains because I moved them both already. So I have to use my 4 somewhere else. So I guess I'm going to be playing Snake because it's the only option left. So with 4, what can I do? I'm not interested in the pumpkin. I can get 2 olives. I think I'm going to get 2 olives. Or I'm going to get 2 more dollars actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see these 3 are now unavailable. So but I have more money now. So, okay, I roll the dice again. So 5, 5, 6. Why do I keep rolling so high? 5, 5, 6. So the 5, 5 I'm going to use to unlock here. And then I have a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could send it out here, but then this one does nothing. I mean, it does have an olive. That's true. If I go back here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would get me, yeah, I'm going to go there. So this one is going to end up here with 1 tomato. No, I'll get the extra tomato. So 2 tomatoes, because I have 1 tomato here, 1 tomato here, because of the bonus is 2, and 3 grapes. 1 plus 2. So now I have 2, 3 there. Okay, I'm going to roll the dice. 2, 2, and 3. That's more like it. So with the double 2, I could also immediately put it up there, but I'm not going to do that because this is more useful to use it over here now. So, pum, pum, pum. 2, 2, and 3. I'm actually going to go for a point. 1, 2, 3. Of course, I have to make sure I finished in the corners as well. And then I still have 2 2s, which will be spent on my trains. So this one, 1, 2. I do have $2, which is required, and 2 tomatoes. So that's what I'm going to do. This one's going to go there. So 1 and 2. The 2 tomatoes will be 0. The grapes stay the same. But then the money I use from here will be a 2. But I fulfill this. So that'll give me 2 points at the end of the game. And this is done. Then I have another 2. Oh yeah, and of course this is the Elsa pencil for my daughter that I always use for roll and write games. Alright, so I have another 2. I want to use my bonuses. So this one's going to go over here. So that's 2 grapes. And then either 3 olives or $2 and 2 olives. I'm going to get $2 and 2 olives. There we go. All right, we roll again. 1, 2, 5. Sorry, that was used. 1, 2, and 5. Let's see if this one doesn't have enough olives, so that doesn't really work. If it's 2, it's 2 olives and 2 grapes. I have that. So this one's gonna come here and fulfill it. So dun dun dun. That means 0 olives, 0 grapes, but $5 because you make the money. So dun 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 dun. Not 5. Sorry, $3. What am I doing? This is 3 because it has a 3. Okay, so all right, and this goes away. Oh no, 2 plus 3 is 5. Yeah, of course. Yeah, 5. And then I have 1 and 5. And this one cannot really go anywhere. I'll use the 1 here to get more money. And then I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's going to go here and dump 3 grapes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it arrives here. So that's 2. And then 0 grapes. And the grapes will be here. Alright, I don't know how well or how badly I'm playing, but you be the judge. 1, 2, 3. Okay, the 1 I'm using for sure for here, because now this gives me 1 point. Okay, and then 2 and 3. So we have money. A lot of money at the moment. But if I unload it here, I could have actually spent $2, which I'm going to do. I forgot about that. To upgrade the green apple. So these upgrades are now easy to get. So 2 and 3. If I send this one back out, I could put the 2 here. So this one, but I want to have the upgrades first. So it doesn't really work then. This one could do 1, 2, 3 and arrive here. There's no updates there either. You could dump the money for 2 points or go for an upgrade. Could go for an upgrade. But then upgrading the farm, but not having the farm seems a bit silly. Could upgrade more trains. Maybe it's better to upgrade a train. Okay. Right, 2 is going to this train, and he's going to do 1, 2. He's going to come here, and he has nothing. He's just completely empty. So he's going to have 1 tomato and 2 grapes and 1 olive. Oh, sorry, one grape. 1 grape. So 1 of each, basically. Okay. And then we still have a 3, which will be this one. It's going to dock. It's actually $7 with these 2. So what it's going to do is, with its $7, it's going to upgrade everything. 3, 5, 6. So there's going to be $1 left, and then nothing else. So now we just need to upgrade this, so we can have a bunch of stuff there. 1, 4, 5. So I'm going to put a 5 there. I'm going to put a 4 here. Oh, you never know, it's fun. Then I have a 1 left. Okay, this 4 is supposed to be there, but anyway. I'm going to go up 1 for 2 tomatoes. Okay, 4, 5, 6. So 4 and 5 is perfect. 5 and 4, and then we have a 6. Oh, this is supposed to be gone. So this one comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that can't go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can immediately take advantage of the farm. Okay. So the 6 for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm gonna have to check here. How much do I want? I'm gonna have 1 olive. We have 2 olives for sure. So that's the easy part. Grapes. There's gonna be 2 grapes for sure. And 1 tomato for sure. But do I want to have 3 grapes? I'm just gonna get 2 of each. 2 tomatoes and then 2 grapes. There we go. Okay, pretty nifty. I roll again. 1, 4, 4. Okay, I think that'll be the final upgrade to maximize everything. 4 and 4. There we go. Then I have a 1 left. I don't have any money, so this cannot. Oh wait, this is 3 olives. No, this is money. And this is the same boat. So none of them can complete that, but one of them can go forward. This one is going to go forward. So it is going to get, wow, I have a lot of choices. I'm going to get $2. There's going to be 1 tomato for sure. And 1 grape for sure. I think we'll go to the tomatoes. There seem to be more tomatoes. So I took the dollars. So it's 1 tomato and another tomato. So it's 2 plus 2 is 4. And then 2 olives and 3 grapes. All right, so then we roll again. 2, 3, 6. Okay, so 2 would put us here. That doesn't do anything for him. 3, no. 6 is unloading. So for him, it's not going to be doing any orders. Here, 2 is 2 olives and 2 grapes. That would work, but that's 3 points. 3 is money. We don't have enough. 6 is too far. 1, 2 is 2. That would work. We want to do this one. That's only 2 though. Okay, we'll do this one then. So we still have 4 tomatoes. We have 0 olives. We have 1 grape. And we have 2 money. And this goes away. Oh, sorry, 2 money plus 3. So we have 5. And this is crossed out. So that was a 2. Then we have 3. If I do 3, I get a pumpkin and all that stuff. And this order is done already, so it doesn't matter. So I'll do the 3 there. So 1, 2, 3. So that will give me a pumpkin and a tomato. So it's 2 tomatoes. The grapes don't change. It's 1 grape still. And then the question is either money or olives. I think I'll do 2, 2. There you go. Yeah. And then instead of a 6, that's going to have to be here. Yeah, there's no other option for my 6. I guess I messed up there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 grapes. I have 2 grapes and 2 tomatoes there. Good to remember. Game is almost over. 1, 3, 3. Okay, where are the good orders? This is 4 olives. It's not gonna happen. This is 4 grapes. That could happen. No, 1 and 1 grape. Dun, dun, dun. This is money. This works. Okay, so this goes up 1. So the 5 stays. The 4 becomes 3, and then 1 and nothing. But I do get 3 points at the end of the game. Cool. And then that was the, oh sorry, I didn't write down. 1, 3, 3. That was a 1. This one can move 3 spots, but it's blocked either way. Yeah. Okay, I should have thought that through. Oh, I had a pumpkin from before, no? Yeah, from here I had a pumpkin. Let's do this one. Alright, so I still have 3 and 3. Okay, I'll do 1, 2, 3, which gives me an olive. And then I'll use a 3 to have this one go there. 1, 2, 3. And this will have 3 olives. It's 0, so it's 3 points. And then still have 1 grape, 2 tomatoes, and 2 money. Alright. Oh, and because it's arrived, I want to do an upgrade maybe for $2. There's no upgrade. I don't have enough money. Ah, shoot. 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. Oh, yeah, I use this. Okay, if I do 2, it's already been done. 3, it's all olives. We don't have that. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 tomatoes, can't do it. This one has 2. That's all. That's grapes. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 2 cash, 2 grapes. I do have grapes here, so that will work. We could do this one. But actually, I wanted to go here just to get the upgrade, because the upgrade will give me 5 points, which is a lot of points. I think I upgraded this way too much. I really didn't get my money's worth. Or maybe just go here, get the, but the money's not going to go up, but it's 2 points. This one, if he does 3, he will get the pumpkin. Or I do 3 and get the money here. And then have this go in. Get the upgrade and dump money. Maybe. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll do 2. So, oh, sorry, I'll do 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I have 2 left, but that's him going in. So it's 5 plus 2 is 7. I spent 3, so I have 4 left, which I will then dump, which will become 2 points. So it's 0, 3, 1. And then I have 5 left for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which will just get me potentially 3 tomatoes, which I can then turn around and dump. So yeah, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I get all the tomatoes. So 5, 2, 1, 0. And then we roll again. 2, 3, 6. Okay, so we do still have 2 tomatoes and 2 grapes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I cannot get to the other side, but I can complete something potentially. But this one needs to get there for the tomatoes, so this one's going to use a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It arrives here, and it's going to take the 2 tomatoes from here, which is 7, and unload it. So it'll be 2 and 1. No. Then we have 2 and 3. One of them will be wasted because I can't use it here anymore. I actually have $2 left. So with that $2, I'll upgrade the house, which means I can do 2 and then circle this, which gives me 1 star, 1 point. Then I have 3. Can I do something with 3? 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Olives. No. 1, 2, 3. No. 1, 2, 3. Olives. 1, 2, 3. It's already been done. So I'm just gonna go. I can't go there anyway, but I'm gonna go here for the tomatoes, but mostly for the pumpkin. So I'm gonna go here and see if I can get any points there. Okay, that was it. That was my game. Let's see how I did. Okay, first I'm gonna roll. So red is down and purple is across. 2, 5. Wow, okay. That was anticlimactic. So 2 and 5. Oh, let's just do my name. Totally forgot about that. Joachim. Alright, so let's count the scores. Here, the house, the hometown, I only get 2. The railroads is 7, 3 is 10, 12, 15. Pumpkin is 0. The order sum is 2, 5, 11. And then this one here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Alright, so I realized while playing, most of the time my face was in the camera, but that doesn't really matter. Okay, so that was it. This was a paper railroad. I think it's really original. I like how everything is connected, and I already know that I have to play differently because I spent way too much on here and not enough here, which really hurt me in the points. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to go slow here and just keep your with these games you always have to make sure you have places to go, right? And I kind of messed that up. And getting an extra train would also be super valuable. Yeah, I didn't play well, but I did enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun, and yeah, so you guys decide whether you think this is worth $1 or $40 in Hong Kong or whatever your currency is. And yeah, you get this. You also get a black and white version. There are solo rules and so on as well. But this is just an example of of how you play, right? So yeah, that's it. My name is Joachim, and we'll still be tomorrow. There's just so many games at a time. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.